that card right there? With that guy's name on it? Closer. Come. Like right in there. Isn't it right in there? A business card? The other one. Yeah, business card. Why are you like looking all over everywhere except for these business cards right here? So I had this guy come out to the house because there's this program that is out there that's called Home Run, and apparently it is part of a program that was put together by Obama back in the day when it was about the solar. And then you can get solar on your house, for a really good price or whatever. You got to go and participate and get into this program. And that the program, can get you all the rebates and things like that. And then you could get it so that you can have solar put on your house. Well, apparently it got expanded to other things, such as like if you needed to get windows or a furnace or some energy efficiency or something. So anyway, little guy came out to the house, and it was the name of the company construction is this one. So I'm putting it out here to you guys. You guys can check it out and maybe you know it. It's Murada. So Muradu, Muradu construction. Muradu, something like that. So Muradu, um, is the thing. And then the guy who came out here, his name is Ruslan. Not so loud. I'm doing stuff. It's Ruslan. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it's on the backwards tip. But it's called. His name is Ruslan. He's the project manager, as they say. So they have an office in North Highlands, Myrtle Street, North Highlands. And they have a number and his email and everything like that of what they do. So what they do is they go in there as contractors. They go and connect with people who can participate in this program to be able to get new and efficiencies put on your house. And then you still got to pay. It's not for free. You pay for it, but you pay for it with a really low interest rate, and then you get the job done. But then you kind of do whatever you do. So anyway, I told him, I was like, yeah, I'll check it out and I'll check out your company. So for anybody who is a contractor out there, if you know of this this brand, Muradu, and then what I told him, I said, well, I like to know who the vendors that you're using, because as contractors, you use vendors. You have vendors that, have windows or kitchen stuff or cabinets and stuff that you use, and you get their products and then you bring it into people's houses, and then I'm sure they either pay them something for using their stuff, and getting their stuff out there. So there's always a we help you, you help us, we help each other type of going ons, and that's always going on. So that's what it was. So I kind of, told him, I was like, let me see what's what and what you got and who it is and what you're using. Then you know how they say, oh, we have a neighbor down around the corner. You can go and check out their stuff and see whatever. I mean, I wouldn't want nobody to be telling people where I live. Don't be giving everybody my address. So anyway, that's something I need to bring to his attention. Because I mean, how he know if the people want me to know where they live? Um, Okay, yeah, that's some customer service confidentiality. That's PII. Again, personal identifying information. PII. So you got to keep that, that stuff in check. So he violated PII, just so you know, because he gave away identifiable information. So I'm going to have to school him on PII. And then for those of you who don't know, go look it up. Personal identifiable information. It's all a part of HIPAA. Okay? So if you're not aware of HIPAA and PII, you better get aware of it. because unless the customer gives you that information to say you can give, and normally it's through by way of consents. And if you don't have the consents to do these things, then it's a problem. Okay, so moving right along from that. Today is Wellness Wednesday, and we're here to talk about your wellness, your mental health, and your definitely mental wealth. So, you want to be able to identify some things that make you happy. Ask this question. What is something that will make you happy? What makes you happy? What is it? Either doing something, going somewhere, enjoying some time, listening to something? What is the things that you know that brings you joy? If you don't know it, then yeah, we need to go find it. We need to go find your joy. Because we need to know, like, what is it that brings you joy? What is something that you could do, or maybe you could participate in? Maybe you want to fly. Maybe you want to go to another country. Maybe you want to just be in your house by yourself. Maybe you just want your house to be remodeled and then you can just enjoy it and be there. Maybe it's moving and finding you a new house, and a bigger house or a smaller house or a little house in the backyard or in somebody's backyard. Different things. But there's always something new that, or something different that everybody can have and do to make them happy. Because right now we only get this once, and that's pretty much it. And so that's, hold on, y'all. That's what you want to look at. What can you do that can bring you that joy and peace? Because having your peace is very important, because it enables you to be able to help people or to do anything else. If you don't have no peace, then it's like bad. It's bad because you're not in a peaceful place, and then you can't help others. So, these are things that you definitely want to be able to do and you want to be able to have. But you have to start somewhere. And that starting somewhere is, what is it that I'm in need of? Because if you don't know what you're in need of, then you definitely can't get it. You won't be able to get it because you don't know exactly what you're in need of. So let me turn the volume down and go right on into this. So if you don't know what you're in need of, then you don't know how to satisfy your needs as far as your own mental peace and having your own wellness, and how to be able to take care of yourself in times of need. We all have these things that we need, and we need to be able to find these basic protective factors that will help and support us. Now, in child development, human development, people development, there's definitely, protective factors when you're looking at how to support and strengthening families. And protective factors are things that are essential for the resiliency of an individual or a community. How can you support that family or that individual? And using protective factors usually is one way that will help. So, one thing is always looking at the resiliency of an individual or a family is how are they resilient? Knowing what resiliency is. Okay, girl, go on then. Make it be. I mean, I think that's good. I think that's great. I think that'll work. I mean, it's reasonable, especially, if you're going to make it look cute. You're going to have something cute on there. But again, you got to still go with shipping. So, yeah. So, we got Hot Cat here who is fresh off the mic, who's going to be doing some wonderful projects coming soon. You guys will be able to see what she's doing, which was great, and definitely participate so you can get yourself one. So, yeah. So, when you think about resiliency, it's these are things where, hi, Emmanuel, where you been? I haven't seen you in a long time. It's been a while. It's been almost 6 months, almost a year. I don't know. We haven't seen you in a minute, but it's good to see. No, okay, fine. It's been about 4 months. 4 months. 4 months. So yeah, so it's good to see you. Hey, Silver. We got Silver over here. You said not that long. Okay, fine. 3 months. 3 months. 3 months. 3 months. Okay, 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. Could I get 2.5? Could I get 2.5? 2. Yeah. Okay, but the shipping. Okay, $10 for shipping. I know. We got Silver in the building too, and Silver, look, the only way I knew it was you this time is I was happened to be looking at the phone. But now that I see the person just says hi, that's Silver. Just like yesterday, I was like, okay, that's Silver. But we got Emmanuel EGA in the building. What kind of craziness? We haven't seen you in a minute. Oh, look, we got anonymous. We got Lisa. Lisa, look. Okay, look. The only way I know is Lisa because I'm looking at my phone. We got Lisa in the building. You keep missing the broadcast. I know. Okay, no, this is what happened. I was not on for almost a month. I got caught up in the COVID. Got caught up. Got caught up. What? No, he don't get none of that. I got caught up. Usually it's rice, but I don't have any. I didn't cook any. Jorly, yeah. So I took a slow roll and I was, hey, fighting for it. And, trying to keep it moving. Are you getting some of that? Or are you messing with it? Okay, where's your thing at? Okay, well, get it and do it. You said 3 months. So she said, I've been gone for 3 months. So and then I just wanted to, just, catch my stuff. I know, Lisa. I know, Silver, that's Silver. But yes, but is it? I still got this cough though, but it is no joke. But I got antibodies. I'm good. But yeah, no, that was some mess. So I, took some time and just was like, I'm gonna wait till I can't be sitting on here coughing all day. But I'll cough every now and then, but not constantly like I was, and stomach muscles and stuff, and coughing and like, I'm going and whatever. So that's kind of like how that went. But I'm here. But you guys were checking on me. For those who were, sending me inboxes and saying how are you doing and stuff, I definitely appreciate you guys. And then too, I appreciate the welcome back and coming back on, and you guys are still here. We got Emmanuel back because we haven't seen him in about 5 months. 5 months. Can I get five? Can I get five? 5.2. 5.2. But anyway, we're talking about wellness, and this is Wellness Wednesday. We're going to use this Wednesday for wellness. And we were talking about resiliency and understanding what resiliency is. And that means, like, okay, I know, always check it. Well, Silver, you always check it. You and High Cat. High Cat, hold up, wait a minute. Hold up, wait a minute. High Cat didn't call me at all. Poor thing. She probably like, that's serious. I'm not trying to get all up in that. Because usually High Cat will call me like at the drop of a dime and a nickel. And, but that's okay. I was okay because I was like not I was not in the mood, not in no place, not dealing with that stuff. Girl, you hot, you cold, you nauseated, you got headaches, you're aching. You're like, how my body hurt right there? It's like, what's happening? That you can't lay. Laying is hurting. Craziness. Okay, anyway, let's move right along. Resiliency. You said, don't do you like that? Yeah, but you didn't call. But it was like good. Because see, no, Hot Cat will call me. She don't care. She's like, I don't care where she at. She gonna call. But see, I also say, girl, of course I'm not busy. Just call me whenever, not for her. But actually, all of you guys that's on here, I did. Yes, I didn't say you didn't, but you didn't call. Because like you normally call. But I think you were kind of like, okay, I'm going to just give her some moments and times in space. Um, but yeah, so normally people will call. Wanaki, she called too. But yeah, some of you guys just called me and was like, and I was like, yeah, Uh-huh. But anyway, I'm here. I'm here. Thank God for that. Thank God. Thank God. But now it's on. We're on a mission. We're on a mission. We're on a mission to get it done. So again, as we were talking about wellness and we were talking about resiliency, having resiliency is. You said don't do your friend like that. Look, she don't be caring. She just calls me. She was no, she was checking like constantly. Wanaki was constantly checking on me and seeing how I was doing. And we got Dr. Maisha in the building. Dr. Maisha did too. I had Dr. Landry. I mean, a lot of folks were just sending me messages and seeing how I was doing. But we got this resiliency going on over here right now. Could I get resiliency for $5? $5 for resiliency. So resiliency is being strong and flexible in things and how you come up from the dirt, how you come up from the rocks, from the ashes and the debris. How are you building up? How are you getting there? How are you being resilient? That's kind of like what we're looking at. And what does taking time for yourself and bringing that in and being resilient and being able to be tested by the flames and the brimstone and all of that and still come up like a phoenix out of the ashes. Yeah, phoenix. We will fall apart without you. No, y'all won't. Y'all be good. Those are things that you got to look at. You got to be able to have that resiliency. And what do you use for your resiliency? What is it that brings you that resilience, that gives you? Sometimes it could be, people can build resiliency for you. Whatever that thing is, and that's what you want to look at, your resiliency. Those are those protective factors and how you be able to do that and that resiliency, and kind of like what I was saying about people having a social connection. Having a social connection is great. Like you guys are my social connection. Like right here, we got Dr. Maisha, my Gilliam L's Herbal Infusion. Now y'all go check that out. Now you can go to www.gilliaml's Herbal Infusion. If you just like put it up, you'll be able to see. Nope, you are in our routine. Yeah, I know. It's like a part of the whole life cycle. And that's how it is. And then, if they're not there, it's kind of like, well, what happened? This ain't right. Okay, like Emmanuel, he wasn't here. What's up with that? And then we haven't seen Lisa in a minute, but she popped in. We had Lisa, and then, we had, folks that's just like, where they at? Miss K? Where's Miss K at? Miss K is probably studying. She's over there in her, PhD thing. She's getting her life with that PhD. And she gonna make it happen. We're gonna call her Dr. K. That's what it is. We're gonna call her Dr. K. Dr. K is in the building. Loving people who, definitely go and get their education and expand themselves and tap it out. Tap out on education, which is a good thing. Still here, getting my wellness on. Girl, you better get that wellness on for sure. So part of that wellness is we talk about social connections. Having social connections, having people that you connect with, having people you can just kind of get on and be laughing with and talking to. Because sometimes you got to have those outlets. Having an outlet is always a good, and it is a wellness factor. It is going to help you. It is going to help you help others. It's going to keep you sane. It's going to give you the resiliency to come and bounce back after you done been dragged down around, down in the mud or wherever, and you be able to come back and again, like a phoenix. Phoenix. Like that. And that's what you want to be able to do. That was crazy. Anyway, okay. The other thing is, as far as that, is knowledge of this one is dealing with children and parents, knowledge of parenting and child development. But let's just turn that around. We're going to turn that in knowledge in just human development. How to understand and have the knowledge to know how you develop, how you work, how do you learn, how do you unlearn, how do you do what you do when you do when you do. So those are the things, is how do you do that? Having that knowledge base to be able to understand and have a great understanding, and what part of it that, as it says here, comes naturally for you, because that's the knowledge. What are some of those talents? And I posted this on the thingy, and I said, what are your natural talents? What are you good at? And what you guys are getting. Hold on for a second, because my picture over here is crooked because I think somebody was messing with it. Okay, there we go. So the thing is what is it that you do? How you do what you do? And it's like looking at things from the perspective of, this is what comes natural for me. This is a natural talent, natural skill. So I had posted something that just asked, what is your natural talents? What are your natural gifts and things? And a couple of you guys had responded, in which this is a good part though. If you respond, I'm going to give you a complimentary bright idea. And I'm giving you the bright idea in your whatever, in your comment. So I'm, giving you some information back on an idea that you could do to bring in revenue. Y'all got that? Y'all catch that? What you could do to bring in revenue. And it's something that you can do, and you can make that and get that started, to help yourself. And, residual, passive, whatever you want, and nothing passive. If you're working for it, it's a job. Now, is it a job that's fun? A job that just, it's not like you're working because you're enjoying it? Then okay, let that be the case, because it's something you love. So when you look at the knowledge and having that knowledge base to be able to see what is it that come naturally for you, how does that work? You then move into those areas of the protective factors where talk about concrete supports in times of need. Who do you know that you can call me if you need some talk to? Who can you call in times of need that you need? My passion is helping others obtain their dreams. Okay, that's what Lisa said. She said her passion is helping others obtain their dreams. Now, my response to that is, technically that's motivational building, life strategies, and how you work with people. Well, you could do the same things that I do. I like to work with people from a social work standpoint, but also a business coaching creative strategist. Call it what you want. Somebody who's going to be right there, kind of like go boom. Well, not that hard. Okay, just a little bit. Just enough to nudge you and move you along a little bit. But you're going to work with someone that can sit in with you and kind of work with you and get you going and get you moving, but also bring in clarity so that you understand what steps you're going to be taking. Because sometimes what happens, we all get this, we be like, oh, some of this, flash that. We need to actually be able to kind of hone in to find that clarity to know what that thing is that we're going to work on. Okay? What's that thing? What's that thing? What's your thing? What's your thing? You got a thing. You got a thing. Whatever it is, let's find some clarity on that thing. So we have to be able to do that. And those are things that you can do. If you're good at it and you like it and you can bring results, in a sense of the results, definitely we know the proof is in the pudding, as if you will. We also need to know is that the results also come in the people. Results are in the people, because when the people can make the moves, the people make the moves and they bring in the revenue. But it takes people to do that. It takes people to be able to do that. You know what I'm saying? That if the people don't do it, the revenue won't come. It won't matter. It doesn't happen. Lisa said, I do go in and help people get their offices and finances and procedures, teaching them how to, when they can, handle it and move on. Definitely. And see, me and you probably need to partner up, because see, that's what I do. I am a systems flow operator type. I know how to go in and move programs, how to make programs work. I know how to operate programs. I know how to go in there and say, okay, what is it that you're trying to do? What's the end? Who we trying to serve? Who we trying to help? And then we work ourselves to get to this point. But you gotta do these things on this front end, because again, you won't get to this end. You won't be able to satisfy that customer's need because one, you don't even know what it is. So you might need to be doing a pre, like they call it a pre, but you might need to do a survey. You need to get an idea of what it is that they want. Who is your community? Who is your focus? Who is your focus? And then what is it that they need? And what are their expectations? What do they expect to get out of this? If you don't have no expectations or you don't have something to say, what do you want people to get out of something? Then where are you going? You know what it is that you want them to get to, but you also need to be able to ask them what they want. Highcat said, my craft, I made it to be my business. Yes, you did. It's called Blings and Things. At least it is for now. So until she change it. But yes, definitely, those are your natural skills. Highcat has a lot of skills. She can do some research for you. If you guys need some research, you guys can hire her. She can go find everything. But anything that's crafty, she's crafty. She can do it. She'll figure it out. She'll go find out how to make it happen. Same with Sharon. She'd be finding out stuff and doing things. But you want to be able to definitely know what it is that makes you move, and if helping people with moving themselves is what it is, like, okay, runners, football players, basketballers, tennisers, all of those people, they are naturally gifted with a talent, but they all have a coach that's teaching them how to do what they do. Hackett said, that's what you say. Yeah, that's what I called it. Whatever. Blings and things. You didn't have a name, so I gave you one. Boop. That's what happened. So the thing is that we have to be able to know that even people who do a particular task in a job, they still go and find a coach that is going to help them run faster, keep their body safe, keep their running moving faster. How do they step their game up? How do they make those things happen? And they find someone who could actually help them do that. They can, smash everybody, but they still find someone who can make them and help them tune their body so that they can run faster, swim faster. Each year when I see, times where people who are swimming, they break their own records. It's like, okay, what difference did you do that made it so that you were able to break your own record where now you're swimming faster than a seal? What is that all about? What happened? What takes place to make those things happen? So, again, having that concrete support in times of need. Who do you call? Who can you connect with that will be there for you when you really need some support? Who can you call? Who's that one person or two people that you can, you know what? I'm feeling some kind of way right now. I need to call somebody. Call me if you need someone to talk to. Who do you call? Who do you call? Where do you go? Now, the other thing is social and emotional competencies is things that we have to look at is what are ways we should, we show anger. Having the social and emotional competence to be able to handle taking on, bad news, or to be able to take on good news, to be able to take on attention, to be able to have someone, in something that you're dealing with. How do you socially and emotionally take that on? Being able to deal with adversities, being able to deal with things that, didn't necessarily go your way. How are you able to do that? These are your social and emotional competencies that you will have. You want to be able to I'm helping my child or my parents or my friend communicate his feelings or communicating. That's having an attunement with your social and emotional um, beings. What's that competency for you? So when we think about wellness, we have to keep those things in mind. We have to start there because you know, as it's stated, you can't pour from an empty cup. You have to help you secure your own face mask before you can, you know, get somebody else's face mask because, you know, you'll be walling around in the floor, you know, shaking. You want to be able to get yourself secure because it's like y'all on the thingy, you need to secure a face mask. If you're the only one that once we get the face mask secure, know how to get out the door, I think you getting the oxygen needs to start first. Because we can get the oxygen all we want, but we still don't know how to get out the door. So keep that stuff in mind. Know these things about yourself, know these things about, you know, who you're working with and in your environment. So, Wellness Wednesday. That's what we got. Wellness. Sing it. Wellness Wednesday. Wellness Wednesday. Sing that song. Wellness Wednesday. That's it. So thank you guys for being here. I am going to go because actually, as I guess it's really 9:25. My eyes are getting heavy. So again, I am not a night person. I will fall asleep, and I would just think about sleep, thinking about just closing my eyes. That just would be so good. I like it. So I'm gonna go. I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow is Sponsor the Big Cup Thursday. I'm listening and doing the dishes. Busting them suds. Okay, I need to do some dishes too, but that's a whole nother thing. Thank you, Manuel, for being in here. It's good to see you. But yeah, washing dishes. Actually, you know what? Washing dishes is actually one of those things that could be very therapeutic. And that's where it gets to where, you know, you're supporting yourself. It could be very therapeutic washing dishes. Sometimes people be like, I don't want to wash the dishes. But what guess what? Your hands is in warm water, so it's warm. Um, you are welcome. Having that warm water is good. It keeps you warm, and we know we like being warm. And then you know, being able to just kind of have movement, being warm and some movement. I mean, all of that just works. So, thank all of you guys for being here. I am going to get going, and of course, oops, I will see you guys in the morning for Sponsor the Big Cup Thursday. Thank you guys, Hot Cat, Silver, Lisa. Exactly. It reminds me that I had food to eat. Thank God for dirty dishes. Shoot. Now that's deep right there. Oh, thank you for them purple hearts. That's deep because again, if you don't have food, oh, not having food is not fun. I remember, okay, that's a whole nother broadcast. But I sure remember it. Good night, Lisa. It's good to see you. Let's connect again. It's good to see all of you guys and be here inside to be able to see y'all. So keep a smile on your face. See me tomorrow, 7:30 a.m. and p.m. Okay, look, sometimes I'll be late, like 8 o'clock. Okay, I'm just saying. But, you know, come on in. I'm here. So see you guys. You guys be well. Talk to y'all later. See ya. Bye.